Can everybody see me and hear me? If you could write a comment and let me know that you can hear me and that it's actually working. All right, good. Just getting ready to text that. I'm Spiro Vasiliou, as you know, Destination Adventure Outdoors. Started doing these giveaways, and we plan on doing these on a regular basis. And hopefully they get bigger and bigger as we go on. And as you can see here, I had to really try to rig this up so everybody can be a part of it and see it. So I'm in my living room and the lighting is terrible. I got lamps here and I'm on my dining room table and a chair, and we're going to do the best we can. But as you can see, everybody's entries on the wheel behind me. I've never used this before, so hopefully it works good. I had a couple people recommend it. In the beginning here, though, I want to answer any questions you guys might have. I've had quite a few people message me asking if this is legit and is this a scam? No, it's not a scam. This is 100% funded by myself and my family. And it's just something we want to do. And I'm not asking you guys to ever buy anything. All I do is ask to subscribe, invite family and friends to the Facebook page, the channel, the group. And that way we can grow it. And in return, too, I want you guys in our group to start posting more pictures and videos of your travels so that others can see what's going on. And really the whole point of all this is, you know, with all the negativity that's out there, anytime you go on vacation, anytime you go do something, even if it's for the day, you get out there, you don't think about life other than being outdoors and being with your friends or your family or even by yourself and just having a good time. So that's really what this is all about is, you know, forget what's going on in the world, forget what's going on in the country right now. Just enjoy your life, enjoy what's going on outside, and take what some other people are doing and where they're going and plan the next trip. Today we went to a local state park that's 20 minutes from us, and the waterfalls, caves. I mean, it's great. It doesn't matter where you are or where you go. There's always something nearby that you can do and just get outdoors. Any questions specifically that you'd like to ask before we get started with the wheel spin? And afterwards, we'll go into a little more depth about the Clearwater Beach trip as well. That's going to be a big one. When I say big, I mean that's a expensive one. So it's a nice one. It's a real nice resort if anybody's ever been there. I was born in Clearwater, raised in Tarpon Springs. I'm from Florida. Moved to Georgia in 2017. Took a job. I have a real job. This isn't what I do. I do this on the weekends. Love my job, love the industry I'm in, and just trying to have some fun. And I want you guys to be a part of it. But if nobody has any questions, I'm going to get started. Is everybody good to go? Comments? All right. One of the questions I did put out earlier was it was suggested to make it 75 this weekend to give everybody a chance. I had one person say keep it at 50, but the majority said 75. So we're going to draw 75 today, and then we'll start cutting it in half and still end with it's going to be between 5 and 8 the last weekend of the month. And between those 5 to 8, I'll reach out to you prior to that drawing and get some information from you guys, and then we'll do the final drawing and pick the winner for this trip, and then we'll move on to the next one. So let's you guys can talk and ask away during this. Keep it going. If try to get music in the background so it's not boring. It's quiet. All right, first drawing. Here we go. There's sound to the wheel too. Live like a dream. Move a little bit out of the way so you can see. All right, one down. 7-4 to go. Mandy went Norris. Matthew Hicks. If any of you are on here that wins, just kind of say, hey, I'm moving on to the next round. Andrea Harris. Kind of in the way here. I don't want to butcher your name. I have a name that's easily butchered too. Lavinia Martin. I don't know if they're on here, but I hope I didn't screw it up too much. Terry Brandt. Blake Moore. So next weekend when we do the next drawing, it's going to be a little different because we're going to be doing it from our cell phones, and we'll have the wheel on the cell phone as well. Jennifer Norris. Because we'll be at Disney next weekend, so we'll still do it, and we'll do it from there, and we'll somehow hold the cell phone up in the background and do the drawing for the remaining 75. Kaylin Marie. Curtis Frascone. Thanks. We're going to have a lot of fun. There's still a lot of restrictions over there, so while it's slow, we want to get there without any crowds. Melissa May Robertson. Amanda Young. Jennifer McCoy. Carolyn Grayson Smart. Billy Cipro. It does not qualify you. You don't have to stay on. The video is going to get uplisted once we're done, and then you can watch it to see if your name gets drawn from there. So it doesn't disqualify you. Adrian Sneed. So, you know, this is for the Hilton Garden Inn in downtown Gatlinburg, if everybody knows where that's at or has looked it up. I'm real specific on Nick Gibbs, real specific on the Hilton brand hotels. And the reason for that is for these giveaways. I'm a diamond member with Hilton, and I have a ton of points. And I mean a ton of points. Robert Carmichael. So that's why it's specific for that. There's going to be other stuff added as we go on that isn't just using points. Tracy Sharp, Sarah. But I have a lot of points to share. We do a lot of traveling, and you can stay in some pretty nice places. Like the next drawing for Clearwater is Alicia Don Flores. That hotel there on Clearwater Beach is really nice. There was over 200 people that entered. Vanessa Moreno. All right, so Vanessa, her husband, is also on here, so I'll let you know if he gets it. I also do gift card giveaways. Anywhere I go, I do scavenger hunts. I'll get a gift card for a local business, and then I'll hide it in whatever city or town we're visiting, or on vacation at, and I'll just post it on our page. And if you live near or around there, Wolfpack, then you go search for it. And her and her husband and their kids seem to, every time I do one locally here in Rome, Georgia, they seem to always find it. And I got one tomorrow, and they're ready to look. Chad? Charlie, did you hear my response on how many people entered? Robert Webb? And if anybody on here's name gets called and their spouse gets called as well, please let me know, because that's going to count as one. We can move both of you on to the next round to help out Brittany Stein to get those extra entries in, but just so everybody's got a chance. Jason Brickhouse. Kim Carter Baker. Jeff Grogan. Alberto Moreno. All right. So this one doesn't count. That's Vanessa's husband. So we're actually still at 29. Billy McClung. Mackenzie Marie. All right, so they both got picked, because when I said, the more you share, the more you invite people, all that, you'll get entries. Well, they went and they shared the heck out of it. They got a bunch of people to subscribe, and they did all sorts of stuff. So they got a bunch of entries. I figured they would move on pretty easily. As you can see how cluttered that wheel is. Becky Powell. Yeah, anytime you got suggestions, Meg Brown, always, put it on the page. Let us know what areas we should check out and where we should give giveaways and that kind of stuff. Tyler Richmond. Even for myself, I'm always looking for new places to travel to. I've been to the Lost Sea in Sweetwater. I love it. Ronald Despain. Jeremy Freeman. Patty Hendricks. Share your group anytime. I'm always on your group. Jennifer Jonathan Dobbs. Anytime you post a link on yours, just share it to my group. Ron Milliner. Ashley Evans. Anybody watching live been drawn yet? Heather Michael. Tina Grogan Woods. Laura Parker Butler. Sam Stewart. Aaron Stepp. Sheila Bryan Emberton. Lupita Vargas. Tori Glips. Sorry for butchering that. Deborah Gladden. 48 so far. Jessica LaBianco. Hope when you get on here and you get it, you at least let me know. Hey, that's me. Diane Sink. Hey, as long as it's you, because that's who I'm going to send information to. Nickery Howard. Duong Dang. Jeffrey Young. Mark Penguin not. I really wish he would have been able to get on today. I've had many conversations with him. Kelly Carroll. Anybody have any questions while we're doing this? Anything you want to talk about? Anything you want me to talk about? Rebel Williams. Dale Adams. Brooke Mahan. Now, forgive me if some of these names on here are spelled wrong. I had to physically type each one up in an Excel spreadsheet. Donna Evans. Heather Harris. All right, we have 15 more to go. Got to get a couple of you guys up for that's on here live right now to win. Alexandra Corte. Vanessa, both you and your husband got picked. Amanda Kimberlin. Jeff, you got picked too. Chad Sirk. Ray Dayton Jr. Troy Woodruff. Julie Ray Smith. Annie Tarpley. Josh Sisson. Billy Bryant. Six more to go. I'm probably more nervous than you guys are. I was just going to put a bunch of names in the hat and calculate how many entries each person got. Misty Bree. And I was going to hand pull each one. And then I had my wife and a buddy of mine from Florida was like, why don't you use this thing? So this is at random. Ray Dayton Jr. Rebecca Crawford. 3 more. Desiree Kersey. Mayra H. Solano. This is the last one. Ashley Thomas. Well, you better tell your mama to make sure she takes you. All right, so the 75 to next week. Next week, we're going to draw 35 people from there. And out of the 75 that made it, and then we'll continue cutting it down until the last weekend of February. And then I'll get with the winner and we'll plan your trip. And hopefully by then I hear back from some of the local attractions in downtown Gatlinburg and the restaurants and stuff. I've reached out. I've done some stuff in the past with them. So hopefully they want to sponsor some stuff and give some free passes and free food and anything else and try to make it as fun as possible. So this is the first giveaway. Don't be mad. Don't be upset. Blame it on the computer for not picking your name. We got more to come. The next one we're going to be working on is Clearwater, Florida. I threw it out there. Seemed like everybody was positive about that. It's going to start with 3 nights. And if we can build up to certain points, then I'm going to add nights to it. So it's going to start at 3 nights. The goal is to get to a week for the giveaway. I'm going to have it run for 2 months. It's a big one. Stipulations, and I'll write this all out, is to get your entry. We'll work on extra entries after we get the initial in. Is obviously you have to be subscribed, like our page, and join the group. If you haven't joined the group already, please do. That's where you like the page, you see everything I'm posting, and there's also a community tab there. But in the group, as soon as you post it, it immediately gets uploaded. Everybody in the group sees it, and it gets shared around that way. But on the Clearwater trip, be sure you've done those 3 things and get 10 people to do the same thing. The goal to get the thing kicked off with the 3 nights is have 100 people who are able to do that. So the reason that we're doing that is you have to have at least 1,000 subscribers. I just started doing this 3 months ago. You have to have at least 1,000 subscribers, 4,000 watch hours. Then you can start getting advertisements on YouTube. The whole point of that is I want to generate revenue. I want to generate attention. I want people to say, hey, you're into the outdoor stuff. You're doing stuff for the outdoors. Here's a gift card for $100. Can you raffle it off on your page for the North Face? Stuff like that. And it's trying to get the page bigger than what it is and get to that point where we can make bigger giveaways. I mean, I'd love to do this every weekend where we can have a trip planned every single weekend. That's my goal. So if y'all can help with that, in return, you're going to benefit from it, because I'm not here to make the money. I have a real job. That's what I'm into. I want to have fun doing this. I love doing travel, posting these videos, and giving stuff away. So 100 people to invite 10 friends to subscribe, like our page, join our group. We're at 9,400 subscribers. We get to 25,000, make it 4 nights. Get to 35,000, make it 5 nights. 45,000, make it 6 nights. We get to 50,000, we'll make it 7 nights. We get to 100,000 subscribers on YouTube and page likes. It doesn't have to be the group, page likes. I'll even pay for first-class round-trip tickets on Delta Airlines for wherever you are in the continental U.S. I mean, if you're overseas, I can afford it, but that's a lot of money. But anywhere, first-class round-trip tickets to get you to Clearwater Beach for a full week. So that's the goal. If you have any questions, feel free to message anytime on Facebook. I'm pretty quick to respond, or I try to be. I do have a real job, so between 7 and 5, I'm always busy. So But if I have time, my lunch or anything like that, I will get back to you. And then in the evenings and the weekends, I'm always free. So let's keep having fun, get out, travel, take some pictures, shoot some video, upload it to the group so everybody can see, give recommendations. If you go to a good restaurant in the area, recommend it. I mean, that's number one is food. If you go somewhere, recommend the restaurants. And then for anybody that's local and Northeast Alabama, Northwest Georgia, the market, there is a local park here in Rome that does have a gift card to Texas Roadhouse. So if anybody knows where Lock and Dam Park is, there is a gift card to your little scavenger hunt for tomorrow is located at Lock and Dam Park. I know Vanessa's already asked about that. So if you guys have any questions at any time, let me know. And let's keep it going. Let's make these trips bigger. So if nobody else has any other questions, I'll see you guys next week. Check out our YouTube channel and all the videos we have on there. And if you have any questions about any of those videos, like the springs I post down in Florida, let me know. I can recommend any of those places to you and where to go, where to eat, where to stay. Same thing with Gatlinburg. I mean, go 20 times a year. And I've been to almost every state in the U.S. So if you have any questions, shoot me a message and keep traveling. Thanks.